Welcome back, everyone. It's SoCal Wanderer once again, and then we're going to do Volume 4 of our pre-release Kits Through History series. Last time we did Shadows of Innistrad, and we're going to move on to the next set in the block, Eldritch Moon. I really like this set. This set has some crazy cards in it. We're talking stuff like Liliana the Last Hope and Emrakul the Promised End. There's some crazy stuff in this set. And this pre-release, this set in particular, is special to me because this is one of the first times where I genuinely had a great pre-release. Well, the first 2/3 of the pre-release was great, and then everything was terrible afterwards because this set came out in 2016, and it coincided with a cross-country trip for me and my family. We were out in New York, upstate New York. There's a magic shop out there called Storytellers that I stopped by to play this pre-release event. And it was a great pre-release. I had an amazing deck. I remember what my promo was. My promo was Audric. He's a white legendary creature. I had a fantastic deck. And I was winning. I had won the first 3 rounds. And oh my goodness, I was so happy. I was just on top of the world. And then I made a misplay. I misread a card. And everything changed. I lost the next round and finished 3-2, and it ended up being a so-and-so pre-release. One misplay, and that was it for me. And you know what? What I'll do is I'll wait to see if the cards that I made the misplay on show up in this pre-release kit. One of them's a common, so it'll probably show up. The other one's a mythic, so I don't really think it's going to show up. It's not going to be in this box. But hey, when the common comes up, I'm almost certain it will be there, and you'll get to hear the story. All right, let's get on with the opening. All right, here we go. Eldritch Moon. Off screen, I kind of cut these things open, so you see that big old white line right there? Yeah, I cut it open. Okay, let's find out. I rolled a 17 with Shadows over Innistrad. Let's see what I roll with Eldritch Moon before I look at the promo. It's a 16, and I think, judging from that cost right there, we might have a Spell Queller promo. And if that's the case, I'm excited because that's a good card. It is. It's a Spell Queller. Nice. I like this card a lot. This card is played in Modern. This is a great one. Our last one was Arlen Cord. This one's a little less flashy because it's not a Planeswalker, but it might actually be more expensive. It might be a better pull. Very happy with that. Awesome. And the Eldritch Moon promos came with a zombie in the back there. It's a zombie token, but because I keep these things sealed, that zombie ain't never coming out. Sorry, zombie, you're all locked up. Okay, so the Eldritch Moon pre-release kit actually comes with 2 Shadows over Innistrad packs and 4 Eldritch Moon packs. And you know what? I'll open these first and get them out of the way. So, first, Shadows over Innistrad pack. Sleep Paralysis. Stern Constable. Nagging Thoughts. Strength of Arms. Faraway Courier. Grotesque Mutation, Structural Distortion, Amai, and this is going to be our first uncommon. It is Pour Over the Pages. There's Humble the Brute, Skeleton Key. Ooh, nice. Okay, we have Cryptolith Right. I think this is one of the more expensive cards in the set, so I'm very happy to open that. It's a rare, it's an enchantment, 1 and 1 green. Creatures you control have tap. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. We have Solitary Hunter is our flip card. One of the pack, Solitary Hunter. That's a common. And a foil Warped Landscape. That's a pretty good pack. I'm happy with that. Very good. Cryptolith, right? That's a good card. That might be the best card that I've opened out of any of my pre-release kits so far. I think it's like $20. Really happy with that. Okay, Deny Existence. Storm Rider Spirit, Pieces of the Puzzle, Hound of the Farbogs, Senseless Rage, Shambleback, Voldarin Duelist, Vessel of Nascency. That was a standard card. I remember that. Vessel of Malignity. Okay. Now, we have Briarbridge Patrol, Incorrigible Youths, Ongoing Investigation, and Second Harvest. For each token you control, put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of that permanent. And, ooh, Duskwatch Recruiter is our flip card. This one was very popular. Very good standard card. It's played in Modern, and it's real good. It might even be a couple bucks. Might be the best uncommon in the set. Very happy with that. I'll put that in the rare pile because that's a good card. All right, we have our first Eldritch Moon pack. I think these packs are actually more expensive than the Shadows over Innistrad packs, just because of the price of some of the chase cards in the set. Okay, Olivia's Dragoon. Take inventory. Woodland Patrol. Weirded Vampire. It of the Horrid Swarm. Alchemist's Greeting. Field Creeper. Spectral Reserves. Laboratory Brute. All right. Prime Questions is uncommon number 1. Chilling Grasp. Somberwald Stag. And Thalia's Lancers. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a legendary card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. And that's for strike. Ulvenwald Captive is our flip card. Ulvenwald Abomination is the other side. And there's a mountain. Alright. 4th pack of the box, second Eldritch Moon pack. We have not yet run into either cards that were featured in my misplay. Take inventory. Ingenious Scab. Skursdag Supplicant. It of the Horrid Swarm. Bold Impaler. Steadfast Cathar. Enlightened Maniac. Stensia Banquet. And our first uncommon is Thirsting Axe. Hang on, I'm gonna do this. All right, there we go. Second uncommon, Chilling Grasp. Third uncommon, Deranged Whelp. And we have a Imprisoned in the Moon. This card's played. Commander, enchant a creature, land, or planeswalker. Enchanted permanent is a colorless land. With tap, add colorless to your mana pool, and loses all other card types and abilities. Cryptolith Fragment is our flip card. And that flips into Aurora of Emrakul. It's an uncommon. And we have a Docent of Perfection, a rare flip card. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a 1/1 blue human wizard onto the battlefield. Then if you control 3 or more wizards, transform it into Final Iteration. Flying, 6/5. Wizards you control get +2/+1 and have flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a 1/1 human wizard onto the battlefield. Wow. Pretty good card. All right. 2 rares in that pack. I'm happy with that. Still have not seen either of the misplay cards. 2 more packs of Eldritch Moon. Okay. Otherworldly Outburst. Prey Upon. Olivia's Dragoon. Thraben Foulbloods. Wolfkin Bond. Cathar's Shield. Fogwalker. Stensia Innkeeper, and Spectral Reserves. Okay, now we got Ruthless Disposal for the first uncommon. Drogskull Shieldmate is the second. Dusk Feaster is the third. Our rare is Bedlam Reveler. That's a good one. Costs 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. Has Prowess, and when it enters the battlefield, discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. This is one that I played in Modern for a little bit. It's a good card. And Conduit of Storms is going to be our flip card. Sorry about that. Turn my camera off. All right, here we go. Conduit of Storms with the flip. Conduit of Emrakul. All right. And our final Eldritch Moon pack. All right, here we go. Cultist Staff. Olivia's Dragoon. Raven Foulbloods. Grapple with the Past. Gavany Unhallowed. Terrarion. Bold Impaler. Guardian of Pilgrims. And our first uncommon is Blood Mist. Chilling Grasp. Somberwald Stag. And Thalia Heretic Cathar. One of the signature cards of the set. 3/2 legendary creature, first strike. Creatures in non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. And Extricator of Sin is one of our flip cards, but we have a rare flip card, Voldaren Pariah, which flips into Mother of Bloodlines. Alright, so I think it may be time to regale you folks with the tale of my misplay. So, the misplay occurred with a card called Angelic Purge. It's a 3 mana instant. You can sacrifice one of your permanents to exile one of your opponent's permanents. And there's a card called Mirrorwing Dragon that's in this set. It is a card, it's a creature, it's a mythic. When you cast or anytime anyone targets it with a spell, it reflects it upon all the creatures that are sharing the control of the person who cast the spell. So if you cast a good spell on it and you're controlling it, all your other creatures get the good spell. And if your opponent has Mirrorwing Dragon and you cast a spell to destroy it, all your other creatures get destroyed as well. And unfortunately, I did not read this card correctly, and I thought that it only reflected the spell if the person who controlled Mirrorwing Dragon was the person who cast the spell. Unfortunately, when I exiled Mirrorwing Dragon, I exiled every other creature on my board. I lost, and I ended up losing the rest of the round and the rest of the tournament. And, that's just the way it goes sometimes. But, we got to enjoy some pretty cool cards. Some nice ones here. I'm happy with this, and very, very happy with this Spell Queller. Very good promo. I'm really happy with that. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey, look, it's a zombie. And we'll see you in the next video.